do it, you convert this happening into doing, immediately it is going to get you tired, because that is not the area of a doer. You cannot do it.
It means the acceptance can't be worked on directly. It's indirect.
Yeah, that is what I am saying, that acceptance with the understanding.
It's a consequence of.
But then I am trying to emphasize on the understanding so many times, that what is that understanding that you have to understand? And understanding comes through your own observation, through your own experiments, through your own encounter. Understanding comes. If you look to your life, that part of understanding has come from your own experience. Whatever you acquire from somebody's experience is your knowledge. But whatever you get from your own experience is your knowing. So ये knowing का जो part है, that has to be through your own observation. Krishnamurti जिसको right observation, right perception कहते हैं, that is the same. Right perception means just look with an open eyes. Don't look into the books. Look into the open eyes. Look at the life, the reality of life. If you have an anger reaction, look at your anger, that why this reaction has come. Any reaction that comes, just look there, see, observe. In that observation, you will understand the cause of it. Otherwise, see, you are going to be totally caught into the game. I have the anger reaction, I want to be free from the anger. Now go to some master, ask him, how can I be free from the anger? Read some books about describing the freedom from anger. There are a lot of books available, that how can you be free from anger, how can you be free from your mind. So these books cannot help you. These books cannot help you. But if you really understand something, that you have to observe, you have to look there, and looking needs acceptance. Unless you accept the way it is happening, how can you look? How can you look?
This is the first time I had little understanding of acceptance was actually through perception only. When you're looking at something, if there is a reaction, you can't look. But when you are really looking, and in that moment there is acceptance.
That means you cannot look without the acceptance. But then when you understand that at this point you have gone into the non-acceptance, you have gone into the rejection. Each moment the mind has a reaction of rejection. Each moment the mind always goes into the non-acceptance. If you are aware of this mind's reaction, you are aware of this mind which is there. Now look at the mind. Why it is always going into the non-acceptance. Go into inquiry. Why? You make a question. You question that situation, that why this mind always goes into non-acceptance. Why it reacts into the rejection. Stay there. Look at the mind. Then in that looking you will understand the nature of mind. You understand the nature of mind. And through many experiences and examples, and your experiences throughout the day, throughout your life, you will find that even though you try to control your mind and bring the mind into the acceptance, it is not possible. It is not possible. So what did you understand? You understand that I cannot control my mind. You understand that I have a mind which has a nature of non-acceptance, which I cannot control. That much, that is your understanding. Now when you understand this, what will be your way of life, the way you behave? Will you fight with the mind? Will you run away from the mind? You will look at the mind, that the mind is like this. That means you will accept the mind. So that acceptance comes with the understanding of the nature, the way it is behaving, the way it is happening. So I am trying to make people understand these facts. I have observed in my life, I have observed my mind inside me. Everybody has a mind. It is not that somebody who is relaxed, he has no mind. Mind means a natural point where you are getting the reactions, like a periphery to the center. any circle, anything that is, it has a periphery. If there is a center, there has to be a periphery. There cannot be a center alone. There has to be a periphery. So if there is a periphery, that periphery is what? Is all the time connected to the outside world, outside movements, outside life. So anything that is moving outside is going to create somewhere a sensation to the periphery, isn't it? So that sensation point is our mind, is our mind. Now this sensation point, which is our periphery, unfortunate part is a child, when it starts growing, that periphery has been given a misunderstanding that it has a freedom to control the sensation that is happening on the periphery. The child has been told from the childhood that you have a freedom to control the movement on the periphery. That means the sensation, the reaction. You have to control your reactions. If the child reacts in a very angry way, if somebody, hey, you should not behave like this, indirectly what are you suggesting to the child?
Change it. You can change it.
You can control it. You should not do like this. The child is behaving in a natural way, because and he doesn't think that he is elder to me, why I should not speak like this or I should not react like this. He is reacting in a natural way. But then the parents, the society tells the child, teaches the child, hey, don't behave like this. So what indirectly you are teaching the child? That you have freedom to control it. Then the child goes into a wrong area where he tries to suppress it, to control it. Now this is the point where the mind is born.
So rejection creates
the moment you start saying no to something which is natural, or you teach the child to say no to something which is natural, this is the point where the mind of the child is born. And we have been, everybody has been a victim to this social structure, this cultural structure, the religious structure, which teaches us how to say no to that which is natural. See, the whole society is based on saying no to that which is natural. What is natural in our life? Natural is the demand of the body. The natural is the demand of the life outside. Outside events demand something constantly every moment. The inside body always demands something according to the needs of the body. There you have been told that control it. See. So that what we call the social behavior. Social behavior is indirectly making the child out of its natural